Terrible timing. Terrible. Okay. My power went out. And then, you know, when your power goes out, your internet has to reset. And then it didn't want to come back up. And now we're back. Let me see the link to this so I can let people know I get back. Wow, though, this album was as amazing as I thought it might be. Okay, thank you, Kieran. Fast. Yeah, so my power went out. Not a good time. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was doing, but is my cue? It didn't stay. My computer was like, no, absolutely not. Oh, my light. Oh, no, no, no. Nobody needs that. That had me all jumbled. Anyway, this is incredible. Let me move this chair. Because I panicked. The power just went out and I was like, excuse me, I just finished an album. Yeah, interesting. Just like a really solid performance all the way around because like I was saying during the album, there are parts, you know, the bass. There was one part where I was almost hoping it would break into something like super crazy and bass heavy. Because it was like, and I was like, just give me my bass solo, please. But it's fine. Someday. Yeah, the power is just like, no. I was mad. I was like, damn it. Something like that happened with Era too last year. Like randomly my volume or my audio was bad or something. I was mad. Just wanted to listen to it. At least this was after the album, you know. It wasn't like the second I put on the album and it's like. But I was like, I'm saying things. Who knows what at this point. See, yes, Kieran, yes. I was hoping so because, like, I hyped this up so much. But you see, like, yeah, so I feel like I need time to assess the situation. You know, album of the year is but I will say this is gonna be above Monuments for me for sure. But I loved that Monuments album. Don't get me wrong. Very good. Incredible. Something I'll be listening to a bunch, but I mean, like, just such a ride. It's a candle, not lotion. It's fine. Anyway. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Flags. Oh, let me pull up the non-delayed chat anyway. Yeah, I got all distracted from my power going out, which is fair enough. But this is something. I want to re-listen to this. Hold on. just I don't even. Alright, let me get this back up. Yeah, Blanket is cool. I did a video on Blanket for my album in the year stuff last year. This was so interesting. I have my vinyl and like my signed stuff. This is just so, it's like one of those albums where you can listen so intently, like probably a lot, because there's so much going on and you get a lot out of this. It's about the same length as Monuments, I think, as well. It's like 49 minutes, and Monuments is what? 50, yeah. So a good amount of music coming out of this weekend to listen to before Northling comes out next week. And then, you know, there's Alt's EP and Savior, and I know there are some more EPs coming out and stuff, and it's just gonna get it's gonna get more overwhelming from here. But I feel like well, like all three of these albums from this weekend will stay somewhat in the rotation, some more than others, this the most probably, and then Monuments and Greyhaven too will stay in there for sure. Remember us saying that some random band would slide its way into the album in your spots? Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying about this band yesterday. I was like, look, or maybe that was even on this stream. Probably on this, it would make sense. About how like Fit for an Autopsy were, you know, an expected album. I went into this year knowing that, being like, Fit for an Autopsy is putting out an album. It's gonna be album of the year. But then with this, it's like, I found this band 2 weeks ago, and now I'm like, where are they? When can I see them live? But yes, exactly. When we said that, this was the band we were talking about in the past without knowing. This was it, for sure. This was the one. Because there usually is. There's usually, you know, you have your stuff. You're like, oh, such and such band. Like, for me, Invent Anime and The Contortionists are likely putting out albums this year. If not this year, they will definitely put them out by next year. And for me, those are expected. Like, if they put them out in the same year, if it's this, okay, let's not get wild. Okay. Anyway, that would just be very complex for me. It would be very hard to pick one because they just are expected. But a band like this, it's just like sneaks up on you, and I like that a lot. Hey, Fishy. Man. Yeah, they're sweet. I wouldn't even know how to pick a favorite off this, other than maybe doing it. And Sequence was really good. But wow. Luxury Depression is still up there for me. I love that one. But yeah, when the Contortionists put out an album, it's gonna be trouble. Same with the Men Anime, of course. That EP, and it's just they. Definitely some out there stuff on this, though, but also some really good, like, the melodic stuff too, like. This one was really. They're all really good. What do you do? Yeah, it was a recent find for you as well, a week ago. Yeah. Out of nowhere for some of us. And they had, so eventually I'll go back in their discography and listen to more. But right now I have a bunch of stuff to process first. Excuse me, I keep on doing this with my throat, but. I've done absolutely nothing to rest my voice since Tuesday, so here we are. I need to read through with the lyrics still, which I'm very excited to do. Yeah, Static. Oh, sorry, that was way louder than I had it to be. Just yelling at you. Yeah, Static Dress. Ah. Fair though. Static Dress comes out next month, which you know. This was so interesting too. But I'm honestly not sure what... I need to listen to this a bunch. I need to take time to just listen to music forever. Because also Monuments with those riffs. And this really goes places with... And then there was Greyhaven. How does one... Yeah, I'll be streaming Northlane, but I'm not going to do the Patreon thing because I'll be streaming Northlane, so... Yeah, Static Dress comes out next month. Hollow Front comes out next month. But I don't see... So Static Dress will be insanely good. That's something that will be looking at the chart. Northlane. Body Snatcher comes out the same day as Northlane, but I'm much less excited. No shade. Northlane is like a very, very exciting deal. That would be great. So let's see what else comes out. Oh, Thornhill is June. Yeah, June looks pretty good, I think, too. Lose Ring. Man, it's gonna be another one of those years, for sure. And who knows what will happen. But anyway, this. Wow, we got Fit for an Autopsy, and we got this, and we got Monuments. We're not halfway through the year at all. The 3 albums out today all brought something good and unique. Yeah, it is pretty, like, the streams have left me complex because now I just need to listen to music I need to listen to music more. Yep, Savior will be good. Alt will be the EP of the year for me, probably. And then Void of Visions, I want to see more like Into the Dark because it's a banger. But they'll do some cool stuff because looking at Dominatrix and Into the Dark together, it's like... It'll be interesting for sure. But Alt, I'm pretty sure will take my EP of the year spot. What did I queue after this? We just did this one. Oh, it's not... Hold on. Let me put this one on because... Alright, I'll probably hop off of this soon as well because I've been on for a bit and last night. But in regards to this album... The opener, the closer... This was probably my favorite, I think. I like this and the writing as well. Like, not only, you know, the different vocals, the songwriting, the structure of the song I really like. That was one of the things that stood out to me. The production, obviously, as expected, amazing. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Salem. They were like making merch and stuff, so hopefully that means something is coming. Yeah, June looks very good. Fit for an Autopsy and this at the top. Monuments, it's strong, but... And then Anime announcing stuff, The Contortionist is gonna be wild. I keep saying that, but... I just can't imagine trying to rank We better get listening. Salem merch or music? Music with merch. Music first and then the merch? Music with the pre-orders. What do you mean? What do you mean one or the other? Yeah, the Atlas CP will be good. There's so much going on. I'm overwhelmed musically. How do I listen to more music? How? Sorry, I'm not gonna be social anymore. I'll be or everywhere I go, I'll just be like, can you turn that speaker off? And I'll be like, what? It's getting complex. Yeah, this is overwhelming. What will I do now? What is my album of the year? Why doesn't anyone have... Well... And then who knows? We're not even halfway through the year. You know how things... Oh. Yeah, this one is so cool. Like this. Yeah, I've got some things to do. Alright, well, thank you for listening to this album with me. I'm very overwhelmed by it because... Why don't that one have a like? Because it's amazing and it's definitely the most interesting album that's been put out, and it's one of my favorites for sure. And I need to rest my voice probably because I have been doing things constantly since it's been messed up, and it sounds like this. But wow, actually I said that and then I'm supposed to go see Distinguisher later. It's fine. But thank you for listening to this with me. I would love to see this band live because I don't need to say why, but yeah. So hopefully, thank you for checking this out too. I know I've been singing the praise of the singles and stuff lately, but I was really hoping people would listen to it with me because, or like listen to it later or something, just give it a chance because of the way that it is. So I will link I have linked their social media and stuff. I think there were 2 shirts. I got a shirt yesterday and I'm excited on their merch store right now, but hopefully some more stuff will come and tour stuff like that because this was fantastic in my opinion. This is at the top of my list and I'm very excited about this. This is one of those albums where I was a little bit blown away, so I'm just like saying a bunch of words and really thinking about listening to it again and reading the lyrics and stuff. But yeah. Thank you for joining. Thank you to the mods. Thank you everybody. I very much had a good time. What a closer this is too. And Kieran, it's time to discuss finally now that you've listened to them. Kieran waited this whole time. He was so good about it, not listening, and I was just sitting here like, but I get it, so thank you. And I'm very glad that you enjoyed it as much as I wanted you to. Not wanted you to, I guess. I wouldn't want you to if you didn't, but as I thought you would, I suppose. I was like, there's no way that... Because I did a few times. I was like, this is okay to be hyping this up this much, right? But, right? Was it accurate? Anyway, I'm gonna stop because I'll just sit here forever, as y'all know. But I'll be on Discord. The link for Discord is in the link tree in the description. I'm probably gonna cut off my talking or something like that because I always